Forebearing of a line measured in a forward direction of a survey is called forebearing of that line. In backbearing, the bearing of a line measured in a opposite direction or in a backward direction of the progress of survey is called backbearing of a line. Now in a figure you can see that at that at from station A when we measure station B. So it is your in a forward direction. So it is a forebearing of line AB is equal to theta 1 and with respect to north direction. So this is your theta 1 is a forebearing of line AB. Why? Because we measure in a forward direction from station A to station B. But when we measure bearing with reference north line from station B to station A, so it is a back bearing of line AB. Okay, back bearing. Why? Because we measure the station A from station B, means in a backward direction from station B to station A. So theta 2 is a back bearing of line AB. Assume this is the C point and from B to C we may find and measure that bearing of point C. So this is a back bearing theta 3. So theta 3 is a forebearing of line BC and same for station B. Okay, so from B measure that station B bearing, then it is a back bearing of line BC equal to theta 4. This is your theta 4. So now you can easily understand that if we measure in a forward direction of a survey, like this is station number 1, station number 2, station number 3. So how we measure the bearing, like from station station 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3. So this is your forward direction. Okay, in forward direction we measure a bearing, so it is called forward bearing. But in reverse process, like from station 2 to station 3 to 2 and station 2 to station 1, we may find a bearing, that is your back bearing. Okay, so in a forward direction we measure that bearing is called forebearing, and in a opposite direction the measuring bearing is called back bearing. Understood? So how you write in a, so forebearing of line is theta 1. Why? Because it is measuring from station A to station B, and back bearing line of AB is equal to theta 2. We measure from station B to station A. Okay, so this is a forebearing and back bearing. In a forward bearing, we measure the bearing in a forward direction. In a back bearing, we measure a bearing in a opposite direction or backward direction. Understood? Now, that is the difference between forward bearing and back bearing. So, in a whole circle bearing, the difference between forward bearing and back bearing should be exactly 180 degree. Means, if you find that theta 1 back bearing is a theta 1, so it is back bearing. It's exactly 180 degree difference between forward bearing and back bearing. Like a example, take a that back forward bearing of AB line is 190. So what is your back bearing of line AB? So back bearing is exactly difference between it is a 180 degree. Okay, so difference is so 10 degree is a back bearing of line AB. Understood? Here the equation used to find back bearing from that forbearing. So there is equation back bearing is equal to forbearing plus or minus 180 degree. Okay, there is a plus or minus both sides. Why? Because if there is a forbearing is less than 180 degree, put a minus sign. Like assume that forbearing is less than 180 degree, means that there is a 90 degree. Okay, so what we do, add plus 180, so you get 270 degree. So difference between forbearing and back bearing is exactly 180 degree. And if it is forbearing is greater than 180 degree, then apply minus sign. Means can remove, like in a example, like forbearing is 190 degree. So what we do, minus 180. So we get 10 degree. So 10 degree is a back bearing of line AB. What is in reduced bearing? So in a reduced bearing system, forbearing and back bearing are numerically equal. Means the numbers, like here, if forbearing is given north, from north 60 degree towards east. So what we do, just quadrant change, opposite, means 180 degree it is changed by itself. Okay, so what we do, just change that opposite direction. Okay, so north opposite is south and east opposite side west. So just put a opposite side, like here north. Okay, here north 60 degree east. So what we do, just put a opposite direction. So here north replaced by south, numerical as a same, like a 60 degree, 80 degree, 90 degree, put as it is. So put a 60 degree, and here east, the opposite side is west. So simple as, compared to whole circle bearing, in a reduced bearing, find that forbearing and back bearing as easy compared to above method. Understood? So what you do for the whole circle bearing, use this equation, forbearing and back bearing is equal to back bearing plus or minus 180 degree. If forbearing is less than 180 degree, apply plus sign or add 180. But if a forbearing is greater than 180 degree, subtract 180. Understood? So it is easy for calculation, forbearing and back bearing. And same for reduced bearing system, just put a opposite direction. If there is a north, write a short direction. If there is a west, put a east. Why? Because the difference between two bearing, forbearing and back bearing, is exactly 180 degree. So here north 180 degree, what is south, and from east 180 degree is west. So just directly put north in opposite direction south, and east opposite direction is west. Okay, so this is that how you convert from back bearing to forbearing and forbearing to back bearing. Now after performing compass survey, we will get forbearing and back bearing of a various line. Now you know that difference between forbearing and back bearing is exactly 180 degree. So if you find there is a this value is correct or not, how you find that difference between forbearing and back bearing, it is a 180 degree. If it is 180 degree, then this reading is correct. If that sum, the difference between these two value is not exactly 180 degree, means there is a some error. There is an instrumental error, local attraction, human error. Okay, so there is a some error. So first we calculate the difference between forbearing and back bearing. So here 45 minus 225 degree. So it is 180 degree. 123, 303. So it is 180 degree. 181 minus 1 degree, it is 180 degree. 289 and 109 degree, same, it is 180 degree. So all are this difference are 180 degrees of forbearing and back bearing. So this back bearing are errorless, or there is a no error, means this value is corrected as per our calculation. Understood? Now what we do, calculate that interior angle of traverse. Okay, so for the calculating interior angle, we need a two bearing, one of back bearing and other one is forbearing for that particular station. Okay, so what we do first, draw a rough sketch of traverse. So how we draw, that's using this bearing. So first draw station A. Okay, so this is your station A. Now this is your north direction. What we do? So for bearing of line AB, it is a 40. For bearing of line AB is equal to 45 degree. So 45 degree it is in a first quadrant. Okay, so somewhere here, this is rough square. Okay, rough sketch. So just draw line. So now this is your B point. Okay, so from here north direction, it is your 45 degree. That is your forbearing of line AB. Now forbearing of line BC. So how you calculate? Okay, 123. So it is in a second quadrant. So forbearing line of BC. This is a C point, and this is angle is from north direction. It is 123 degree 30 minutes. Okay. Then from C to D, 181 degree means it is in a third quadrant. So from here, this is your D point, and with respect to north direction, this bearing is equal to 181 degree 0 minute. Now from D to A, this is a forbearing 289 means it is in a fourth quadrant. So this is your fourth quadrant, and DA equal to 289 degree 00 minute. Okay, so now that back bearing is also are given. So just need to write this back bearing this. Okay, from which station it is 225 degree 00 minute. So that's why it is in the third quadrant between 180 to 270. That's why I put this line in a third quadrant. Okay. Now next one is 303. So 303 in a fourth quadrant. Okay. So this is your line. Okay. 303 degree 30 minutes. Understood what is the difference between forbearing and back bearing? So that is your forbearing and back bearing. Now 1 degree from CD. So this much. This is your back bearing. Okay, 1 degree from C to D. Then 109 degree means this value, 109 degree from A to D station. So this is the rough sketch or rough drawing. Okay, on that basis we calculate that angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. Understood? So this is a simple drawing of a traverse. Okay, using forebearing and back bearing you can draw it. Now what we do to find just angle A using this traverse and bearing. Okay, above bearing. So we have station A here, station B, station C and station D. So we need to calculate this angle only. Okay, this angle. So how we calculate angle A? We have this angle, this bearing, it is 45 and this angle is 109. Okay, so we have four bearing of line AB and back bearing of line DA. First one is 45 degree AB and back bearing is 109 degree. And the angle A means station A is here. And okay, so this is 45 degree and whole is 109 degree. And we need to calculate this angle. Okay, so how we calculate? हमें ये एंगल चाहिए. So what we do? Just subtract from 109, 45 subtract. Okay, so what we know? Just angle A equal to back bearing of line DA minus forebearing of line AB. So 109 degree minus 45 degree. What is the value? So 10 minus 45 degree. It is 64. Okay. So angle A is equal to 64. Now for angle B. So using once again this drawing, how you find angle B? You have a forebearing of line BC. BC is equal to 123 degree 30 minutes and back bearing of line AB is equal to 225. So draw just angle. Okay, this is 123 degree and what is back bearing? 225 is somewhere here. Okay, this is your 225 degree. So this is your angle B. So this value you need to calculate. So what you do for this angle? From 225 minus 123 means this is your back bearing of AB. Okay, so back bearing of line AB minus forebearing of line BC. So 225 degree minus 123 degree. What is the value? Okay, sorry, in exam is 120 degree 30 minutes. Okay, so 120 degree 30 minutes is there. So put a 30 degree and from 5 to this means 1, 2 to 0 and 2 from 1. Okay, so 101 degree and 30 minutes. This is your angle B. So angle A and angle B is your 64 and 101 degree 30 minutes. Now calculate yourself angle C and angle D using forward bearing and back bearing of line BC, CD and DA. For that you need to use these three lines of back bearing and forward bearing. Understood? Now after that calculating that station A and station B and also there is angle. So now here station A. Now from above figure there is a station A, station B, station C and station D. We are put here. Now for forward bearing. What is station A forward bearing? So line in go with the forward direction. Okay. So that is station number 1, 2, 3, 4. In a forward direction, any bearing measure is called forward bearing. So go this direction. That is station 1, station 2, station 3 and station 4. This is your forward direction. Okay. So from station A to B, bearing measure is AB line. So for forward bearing line is AB. What is this value for forward bearing? It is 45 degree. Same as BC line for B station. For C station, it is CD and D station it is DA. So AB, BC, CD and DA is your forward direction. Means it is a forward bearing. Okay. Now put a value like a 123 degree 30 minutes, 181 degree 0 minute, 289 degree 00 minute. Okay, now what next? Back bearing. Back bearing what? Reverse process means station A to station D, station from station D to station A, from station C to station B and station B to station A. That is your what? Backward direction. Means the bearing measure in a backward direction is also called back bearing. Okay, so from station A to D, station A की back bearing क्या होगी? It is a A to D means 280 109. So station line is DA, then DA, then AB, then for C it is a BC, and then for D line it is a BC. Why? Because we measure from D to C. It is a DC. So what is first value is 109 degree. That is line DA. Now next one is 225 for station B. For station C it is 303 degree and 30 minute. And for station D, DC is equal to 1 degree 00 minute. So this is your forward bearing for A station and back bearing for A station using that figure. Now what you do? Find the difference between station A of back bearing and a back bearing. So what you get in a above equation, you find that internal angle. So here 45 minus 109, it is 65. Then 123 and 225, it is 101 degree 30 minutes. Understood? So that's why calculate for difference between FB of BB of station C and station D. This is your term from the same. How you get angle. Now 65. It is a 65. Okay, this is 65 and this is 101 degree 30 minutes. So this is your internal angle. So write in a, this is exterior angle and this is interior angle. So 65 and 101 degree. After calculating angle C and angle B, you need to check it that this angle is correct or not. So for that there is a one equation to check that total sum is what. So for that use equation 2n minus 4 multiply with 90 degree and n equal to number of side or angle. So here we have a 4 side and 4 angle. So put n equal to 4. So we will get 360 degree. So if the total of 4 angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D is equal to 360, then your angle, total angle or your calculation or your traverse is correct or okay. Understood? So this is that process how you calculate that interior angle and exterior angle using compass survey, and this is the prismatic compass survey. Why? Because that value given is between 0 to 360 degree. Okay, so this is that prismatic compass survey. Now here I give you simple hit for that angle A calculation. How you calculate angle C? So here you have a forbearing of CD and back bearing of CD line. So here that forbearing is 181 degree and back bearing of it is a 1 degree, or sorry, back bearing of BC line is a 303 degree and 30 minutes. So using these two 181 and 303 you need to calculate. So just see how to calculate. That is your forbearing and that is your back bearing. Forbearing is equal to 181 degree 0 minute. Okay, and back bearing is equal to, this value is equal to 303 degree 30 minute, and you need to calculate this angle. ओके, ये एंगल आपको कैलकुलेट करना है. So how we calculate? From by subtract from 303 degree to 180 degree. So back bearing of line BC minus forbearing of line CD. So you get 303 degree and 181 degree. So calculate yourself how much it is, how much, and also for angle D. Understood? And find total angle, included angle, is equal to angle A plus angle B, angle C and angle D. This is equal to 360. If it is not 360, means there is a correction required or there is an error. Understood? So please try to solve yourself of angle C and angle D. I just give you a small hint how to calculate that angle C and angle D. So using forward bearing and back bearing, calculate that total angle. Okay.